Okay, ladies and gentlemen, before we start the last problem from section 4.3, and this is the end of the material for test 2 in Math 1033, one comment that I want to make. The final answer that you see shaded here is incorrect. So as you're listening to my words and you're copying down what I'm saying, listen to one change that I'm going to make, which will change this final shading. Okay? But the problem's starting, excuse me, the problem's starting correctly. 3x plus 3y is greater than or equal to 9. I need to get x alone. So my first step is to subtract 3x from both sides. And my next step is to divide everything by 3, which gives me y is greater than or equal to opposite of x plus 3. Now, to graph this inequality, the equals under here means the line is solid, and the greater than means we shade above. So we create the boundary line by starting with 3, which is the y-intercept. And notice the slope is -1. So we start at 3, we go down 1 over 1. We connect those 2 points with a solid line because of the equals. And because y is greater than, we shade up. So I put directional arrows saying to shade above the line. Now, on the second part of this problem, 4x minus 2y is less than or equal to 8. We need to isolate the y. So my first step is to subtract 4x from both sides. My next step is to divide by a -2. But remember, when you're dividing an inequality by a negative, the sign reverses. So we end up with y is greater than or equal to 2x minus 4. Now, the slope is 2, b is -4. It is a solid line because of the equals, but the mistake here on the key that I want you to change, because the final sign says greater than, we should be shading up, not down. So please cross out the word down, and on your answer key write in shade up. Okay, now it's easy. Now we're going to go get the right answer by doing this. Okay? Oh, let me come back to the graph. Okay, we have -4 is what the y-intercept. We have a slope of 2, so we go up 2 over 1. Let me do that again. Up 2 over 1. We connect these dots with a solid line, but here's the mistake on the key. Instead of shading below this line, we should shade above the line. Okay, so your directional arrows should be going above this line, and when they do, the final answer is not where I have it shaded on your answer key, but it's right where I'm putting the cursor, where I'm moving the cursor. That is what should be shaded in. Because when you're above this line and you're above this line, you're in this top region as your answer. So please make that correction on your key. And good luck on test 2.